watching news about my hometown and some stuff that's going on down there. And I found myself in this state where I was becoming more and more distressed and more activated and upset about it. And what did I do? I'm trying to walk the walk that I teach you about and that I tell my clients to do. And so I got this news, and I was looking at more and more news articles and getting more and more upset and more worried. And I caught myself messaging my friends that are back in that town and just checking in on them. And I was like, you know what? This is just fueling more and more sympathetic nervous system overdrive. And so this is what you do. This is what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Technology is being crazy. But when this situation comes up, when you get news or you're reading the news or you're seeing something and you're finding yourself getting more and more upset about it and your nervous system is getting more and more activated, is you have to retrain agency. You have to give yourself agency. And in this situation of what's happening in my hometown, I don't have agency over that. I can't change what's happening with that. I'm all the way down here in Arizona. I can't do anything about it, but I can take my dog for a walk. And so we're out, and that does a couple of things. So when you're really upset, when you get really bad news, when you're scared about something that's happening in the world, it can create a trauma activation. And in a trauma activation, your nervous system starts producing neurochemicals. It starts to send signals to your body where it's trying to get agency. It's trying to free you from the trauma. Like in the woods, traditionally, if a bear was running after you, all these chemicals would help you run away from the bear. You would have agency in your own freedom and escape. But in a situation like this, the situation that I'm finding that I'm in with getting this news about what's happening in my hometown, I can't give agency in that situation, but I can retrain agency in my nervous system. And so go outside, go on a walk, look at 5 things around you. What color is my dog? What does her fur sound like or feel like? What is the sound going on around you? I hear cars and planes and people and birds and different things. And so pay attention to how you can create your own agency, how you can give your brain a pattern interrupt, a way to get out of the pattern that you were in and create a new pattern. You're training your own agency. So if you see this video, if you hear this conversation, and if you're stuck in something that you cannot control, you know, I have a friend whose kitchen flooded and her spouse is away for work and there's lots of things outside of her control. And so the nervous system can get into this vicious state of no agency. And that agency is our way of escaping. It's our freedom. It's our power. And if we don't have agency, we get stuck in a vicious loop. So you have to retrain agency. So she needs to find ways to give herself freedom, whether that's going for a walk, doing high intensity training, doing a rock wall, doing a high ropes course, something where you're able to change the way that your nervous system is responding. And so I'm on a walk, and so take a walk with me. If you're feeling frazzled, if you're feeling stressed, if you're scared, if you're feeling powerless, if you're in a loop, pattern interrupt. When you're done listening to this conversation, turn off your phone, turn off your social media. If you can, go outside. Feel the ground under your feet, left, right, enjoy yourself. Breathe in the air, 4 counts in, extend the exhale, 6 counts out, and reclaim your agency.